Greetings, welcome back to PinkOddBird. Today we are here to take a flip through this little haunted journal that I have made for a swap in my Facebook group, The Uncommon Guild. So let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, so I have two little things to show you here really. I'm going to send it all together. Originally, this was supposed to be a swap that we were going to have last year, and it was going to be a haunted letter swap. But because of everything that was going on, with everything being shut down, we didn't have it. So some people had their letters and some didn't. I didn't because I didn't do them. But we decided to stick with the haunted theme, but just make it an actual journal. And so everybody created a haunted house journal this time. And I just made this cool little piece that I will share with you as well to go along with it. Let's take a look at the journal first. So I'm going to set this over here. So the swap requirements were just a single signature soft cover, paper or fabric covered journal, with other little specifications in there, and it was to be in a haunted house theme. So I've just closed it with a piece of sari silk. And so here is my cover. Pretty haunted, right? I did do just this cool little fabric cover there. So opening up on the inside, I have just included some haunted images. There are coffee stained papers in here. And of course I used some of my gothic ephemera. And these ones, I backed them on coffee stain paper. So they're just kind of like cool feeling. And this is a little tag that says home sweet home because, you know, haunted house. So I'm just going to do a quick little flip through. You can see this little haunted lady here. I did do some little random scribblings here and there on some of the pages. I wrote some things that are just kind of like things that you might see that are somewhere in a haunted house. And, you know, things that just are kind of like spooky looking to go with the vibe. So here's a little flip out. My idea was, since it was a haunted house, that these little flip outs are kind of like the doors. So here you have a big old eye, and it's just an eye looking at you, but it's just a tag and you can write on the back of that. But I love how you can see that through, kind of ghostly. I did try and write, like, in some of the scribbles, like if you really look, you'll be able to see like some words or names or certain things like that sometimes. Kind of like scratchings on the wall. So here, this little pieces move out. And then I've got another piece of my gothic ephemera here. I do have more of that coming soon. So just bear with me while I get it all together. It takes me a while to do that kind of stuff. So another little tag I collaged here. And this big house. And I backed it on coffee paper. I really like the way these feel. I usually back on like cardstock or something a little bit more sturdy. But, you know, sometimes it's kind of fun to get those different textures with, like, you know, different papers and such. Some of these pieces from my Gothic kit are kind of interesting too because, well, if you have the kit, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't, they are detailing some different deaths in certain instances, and so maybe in the haunted house is maybe haunted because of the stories of the people who have traveled through the haunted house, and now the journal holds the stories, and maybe the journal is what makes the house haunted. So that's kind of what I was thinking along the lines of while I was making this. So just a little extra tidbit there. This is a sympathy card from my kit as well. And this little piece flips out, a little piece from Jekyll and Hyde there. And I did a little wax seal with my little raven. There he goes. And a couple feathers. There's another piece. Yeah, this is another one from my kit. I'll link it below so I don't have to keep saying that, but there's some cool pieces in there. So if you guys are making something like along the lines of this theme, you might want to check it out. thing I love about digitals too is you can print them off in different sizes and you can use them for different things. So that's always kind of a fun little piece. Plus you get access to stuff that you might not have normally had. Little casket receipt and some ghostly women walking. Another door. There's another eye here. Take it out all the way, but there you go. I wrote something here, Monday. I don't know what the relevance of these things are, but again, does the book write itself, or have people written in the books? Or, I don't know, there's just so many different interpretations that you can take with this. So there's another tag. I love this kit too. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. There's another piece there. This is a death certificate. An actual copy of one, a real one. Oh. And then there are these two tags, little ghostly woman at the piano, and then she's looking at a ghostly lady here. And then there's my stamp. And on the back side, you have the little house, the house cat there. Kind of scary looking. And that's the end of the book. So I really hope my partner likes her book. I love it, and you know, I had a good time making it. Of course, you know, I'm all about these different themes. The group actually picked the theme. They had a few choices of what to pick from, and haunted house is what they landed on. So to go with it, I made this. I'm calling them stacks a la Jacqs. But Jacqs or Jacqs scraps. She is the one who shows you. She has a whole tutorial, a whole entire process on how you can make these super cool envelope stacks. And I don't know if this was her idea or what, but she is where I saw it, so my credit goes to her. But I added this little piece that's going to go along with the journal, and I think I'll fill it up with some just some little extra goodies and stuff to go along with it. Y'all know how we do. So here is how it looks from the front. You got some fun textiles, and I did put, there's no haunted place like home. And then over here it says home is my favorite place to be. And then you've got this little gal here, just some texture stuff, and then a little garment pin with a skull charm, or a skeleton hand charm. And so opening up envelope number 1. So I tried to put, you know, like the bug was kind of coming out of the envelope there. And envelope number 2. Envelope number 3. And I shared this on my reels on Instagram as well. So if you're not following me, you can always get sneak peeks in my stories and on my feed as well. And so here's envelope number 5, or number 4. Number 4. I know numbers. And on the back, I put a little lace pocket here so she can tuck things in there. But yeah, so this is it. And I love this project, Jackie. And thank you so much for sharing this. This is the second one that I made. The first one that I made was a little bit more plain than this because it's in a really big packed book that you guys will be seeing soon. But all right, so that is going to be it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this little video share here. If you guys are interested in my group, you can check the description box below for the link. It's always there. And I think that is going to wrap it up for me for now. Be sure to stay tuned because you never know what direction this odd flock of ours is heading into. And until next time, toodaloo.